The heaven scenario. It was late at night. The teacher and I were sitting around the dying embers of the campfire when I heard a noise. It sounded as if someone or something was walking over a bunch of broken branches. "What do you think that was?" I asked. "An animal," he said. "Or the wind." We stopped talking for a few moments, waiting to see if the noise would resume, but it didn't. "What would be the worst-case scenario?" he asked. "Right now?" I asked. "With the noise?" "It would turn out to be a lion or a bear or a murderer." I would have to say any of those qualify. "And what would be the worst-case scenario after that?" We get killed?" "What if it was less extreme scenario?" he said. "You get sick. What's the worst thing that can happen?" "The sickness turns out to be fatal?" "And the worst-case scenario after that?" "I die?" "You have a job," he said. "You get fired." "I can't find another job. I'm sick in poverty and starved to death." "Notice," said the teacher, "each of the worst-case scenarios ends with the same thing: death. Now, if you're a child of God, if you're saved, what happens after your worst scenario?" I paused for a moment. "I go to heaven." "Heaven," he said, "with no more pain, no more sorrows. Your worst case scenario is heaven. All your anxieties, all your fears are ultimately based on heaven. Streets of gold, perfect peace, unending joy. That's what you have to be afraid of. Think about it. All your fears and anxieties end up in the most beautiful and joyous place you could ever imagine. Then once you've resolved that, what do you have to be afraid of ever again? Look to the end, look to heaven, and live a life of confidence that is beyond fear. For the truth of the matter is, for a child of God, the worst case scenario is heaven. The mission: take your fear, worry, anxiety to its end, heaven. With heaven as your worst scenario, overcome the fear-free life. 1 Corinthians 2:9, Philippians 1:21-23, Colossians 1:5, and 2 Timothy 4:6-8. Thank you.